I know it's an election year and you folks like to reinvent the facts, but the truth is Mayor Vega has undermined our ability to run the Cotbot program from day one.
Okada. Good seeing you again.
You as well.
Have we met before?
Jacob, this is Travis Conrad, head of security for Mayor Shiva Vega. Travis, this is Jacob Diaz. He's a recent security hire.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to thank you at Mayor Vega's fundraiser. If not for your quick gun, a lot of people could have been hurt. How is Marco doing?
He'll be fine.
Travis.
You. Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Be seeing you around.
Yeah, this game ain't too bad, man.
You will need to collect any additional specimen for me that begin to exhibit this unusual behavior.
It's actually a pretty good game, man. But yeah, apparently Pokemon Legends is down 40%. Yeah, that's not really good news, especially considering the install base of Pokemon. That is very disheartening. Now, mind you, the game did do well enough to sell because of the budget of the game, but that is very concerning. And that's why I try to tell people are just buying less and less games. I think people have to come to the realization that people just do not care about the same type of games that they want to talk about. It is what it is. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, Tony, he just seems misguided. Like I said, I've seen his channel before, you know, and he's essentially like, you know, all those channels that talk about people of color. He's essentially this. He's like the same type of person, but he's doing it for the other people. It's like. So instead of, you know, so essentially his channel is based off divisiveness. It's all the same. Because you see these alleged right-wing Christians that claim to be this and that, and he's kind of like a counter to that. You know what I mean? Instead of the guy being white, he's black. But they're all doing the same crap, though. You know what I mean? And they're out here justifying their ignorance because of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just think he's just confused. Yeah, he's doing the same thing. Yeah, like, you know, the channels that always want to talk about people of color and all this, and then they put the people down, but they don't talk about the situations of what their people are doing. So what's funny, because at first when I found out about his channel, I'm like, oh, he's kind of funny. He's talking about the hypocrisy, right, of the other people that don't bring it up to people's attention. But I think he chose the dark side. There's definitely ways he could have done it, you know what I mean? And I get it, and I understand where his concerns are coming from, and some of the stuff he's saying is not lies about what these, you know, bad people are doing, and he's, you know, introduced. But the problem stems from the fact that they're all doing it for agendas. You see what I'm saying? Instead of him just exposing hypocrisy, saying, hey, man, listen, you guys always bring this up in the black community, but what about the white community? You know, he could have took a better stance on it, but like I said, I don't think he believes in Christ, so that's probably why he didn't do that. So that's why he's more divisive about it. So essentially, he's just the black version of them. You know, that's kind of what he is, but, you know, essentially. You got the white people that focus on the black community, and he's the black person focusing on the bad acts of the white community. It's kind of funny when you think about it. I was like, what is wrong with these people? You know? I'm like, what? That's why I never got into all that political stuff, man. I think that's stupid. I try to love people for who they are.
Thanks.
But yeah, that's unfortunately the message has been destroyed or damaged for a lot of these people. But I will say one thing, I do respect the fact that he don't use, you know, Christ's name in vain. You know, like all the other channels, they be using, you know, Christianity and all that, and I'm like, and as bad as what he's doing, at least he's saying that he's not doing it for Christ. He just, to me, he sounds confused. He doesn't know. And that's why I made the video explaining, like, hey, man, like, you know, this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. You know, you keep saying this is a white man's book and all that, but it all started in Ethiopia, which he knew. So why are you having these people take this away from you? And I get it. Yeah, they're not living their life with Christ in their heart, and you have every right to, you know, to address their hypocrisy, because that's what God would want you to do. But you're doing it divisively. You know what I mean? He doesn't realize he's becoming the same thing he hates. They even talk about that, you know? When you see a lot of things that is not good, you end up becoming the same thing that you said you hated. And that's what's happening with him. You know what I mean? He's hard in his heart and all that. That's why I try to tell people this is a very dangerous territory when you start going that direction, you know? So that's why I try to warn people about stuff like that. I mean, it's okay to speak on the hypocrisy of situation. I do it all the time on my YouTube channel, but don't go down that rabbit hole like they do, because you're gonna be, yeah, it's the pride. Yeah, if the heart is too prideful. Yep, you're right, Tro. I used to be prideful too, you know? That's why pride is like one of the worst sins, because what pride does, it stops you from seeing everything else. Like, I used to take games competitive. It's so funny, I don't even care no more. I used to, you know, with the way gaming is, it's just nothing to really stress about. Gaming ain't really hardcore. What is there to cry about? I just try to enjoy the most that I can, you know? I mean, I'm just happy that I grew up playing video gaming like that. It was very exciting for me at the time, and I cherish those memories. That's it. That's all it is a memory, you know? But trying to rekindle those old days, and it's done. It's never going to happen, so you might as well just enjoy whatever's left. Oh, wrestling. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, wrestling is fake, right? It's entertainment.
Come on, we don't
a lot of this stuff is worldly. I mean, even video games, like, for example, because I know they don't bring these things up in the Bible and stuff. But people have to understand, there's nothing wrong with enjoying. Oh, let's see. Oh, there we go. There's nothing wrong with enjoying entertainment. But if you're going as far to hurt people, be malicious, be volatile and hostile towards people, then yes, then you are attached to worldly desires. You know what I'm saying? As much as I like playing the game, but I would never put this over Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. Enjoy your music, enjoy your entertainment. I mean, like I said, life can be boring for some people. I get it, but understand that there's more to life than this little world that they want to live in. There's more to it. Oh, you did? Nice. Okay. Yeah, you brought some good points in the comment section. I seen you. Yeah, you brought some good points. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I used to be atheist, bro. You know, and mind you, I did do a lot of good things, but I've also did a lot of bad. And thank you. I thank you, Chicken Eye. Yeah, I was an atheist, bro. Yeah. I was an atheist, man. I didn't know the bounds of the things that I used to do. And this is what I'm telling you. I didn't come from a Christian household. You know what I mean? I just wanted the truth, man. One day, I'll tell you guys, because I'm really not personable about certain things, but I'll just tell you guys this, right? And this is what happened, man. I just wanted the truth, man. You know, one day I just wasn't happy. I just didn't like the way the world is, and I just wanted the truth, man. I didn't pray for God because I didn't know, at that time, I didn't know God existed. And guess what? During those times, man, things just started popping up. Things just started popping up, man. You know? And I'm like, what's this? I'm starting to see these God verses all of a sudden. I'm like, hold on, what's this? It's like God heard me. It's like he heard my cries. He heard my sorrow. And then all of a sudden, like, I got a few Bibles, but you know, the Bible, bro, I found a nice Bible. It was just, I was like, what the? It didn't even make sense, bro. I'm like, there's no way in hell a nice Bible like this would just be sitting here for a person like me to grab. So I grabbed it. And you know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what? This is kind of getting trippy. So I started saying to myself, man, hey, man, maybe God wants to show me the truth. I started reading it. At first, I didn't really care too much about it, you know, but then I started reading it. And then every day I just started reading pages after pages to the point where it's like my heart, like, it's crazy. Like, if I don't read it every day, my heart hurts. Like, it's just weird, man. I'm being honest. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had one before that, but that one, yeah, that's a nice one. I got a nicer one than that. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? That's crazy, man. It's like I didn't even consciously ask for God, and he just came to me, like, because I just wanted the truth, man. You know? I had all these questions and no answers, and then when I started reading it, man, I just started becoming more in tune with it. It just started becoming a part of my lifestyle. And I said, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is how I want to carry myself. You know, it made me make some drastic changes in my life. And honestly, like I said, I thank Christ, you know, for that. Because I didn't know. As an atheist, I did not know. You know, I've always meant well. I mean, I've done a lot of bad things just like everybody else did. But then I started realizing that with the Bible, there's always an objective truth. So, you know, to everything. That's good though, Blue Jay. That's good, and you keep stuff up like that up. That's good, man. You take care of people, you know. That's what's up, man. So you're in a position to do those things, and I tell people, even if you're not in a position, man, always choose to help people, because I've always helped the elderly. I've always done things for people that was in need. I've always had these things. I just never did it with Christ in mind, you know. And then I realized, I was like, oh snap. It explained everything. Like, why is it good to do things for people? You know, you start realizing, why is it okay to love your enemies? You start, because before I used to be very revengeful. You know, like back then, if AGN addressed me in that manner that he did, bro, I would have went back and forth with him. Oh, you this and you this. But you see how I addressed them? The funny thing is, they say the Bible's fake, right? But yet it applies to every, like, see, people have to understand with the Bible, right? Is that if it was so fake, and, all right, hold on, I'm sorry, because I'm playing this game, but I'm going to clarify, like, what Chicken Eye is saying, because he's right. People say that the Bible's fake, right? There's no way possible from a book from this long ago to still be consistent within people's life. That's another one, right? People say that the Bible's fake. This is what they say, right? They say, oh, the Bible's fake, Christ don't exist, and this. Okay, that's what they want to believe. Now, mind you, there's more historical evidence on Jesus Christ living than is on any single United States president or any other historical figure. That is just facts. Right? So when they want to talk about historical accuracy, well, I tell you this, that there's more historical evidence on that Jesus Christ walked this earth and existed than is on your favorite president or whoever whoever these people idolize. Right? And it's just crazy to me, man. And then you start seeing yourself, and it's like, that's why I was trying to tell Antonio, I'm like, yo, that's blasphemy, bro. And then he's out here saying that, oh, you know, black people getting treated like this and all that, which nobody's undermining. I mean, a lot of people getting treated poorly. I mean, a lot of kids got, child labor and all that. Black people ain't the only ones suffering. Matter of fact, he's not suffering at all. There's more people suffering than he is. You know, you got to be humble. Mm-hmm.
I think someone's in there. There are lights moving around.
And also, too, like the whole evolution theory, right? They want to push up evolution. Now, evolution exists, right? But you've never seen a dog turn into a cat. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to tell people about evolution. Evolution does exist. Like a bird will have like a certain, beak because it had to hit hard coconuts to something to survive. And yeah, those things are possible. But in regards to evolution, but not the stuff that they say that man came from monkeys and all that. No, that's all false. Mind's Eye. Yeah, I don't believe in all that man-made stuff.
Stand by.
There's a lot of fakeness in this world, man, and people got to be able to see the truth for themselves. Yeah, like a chicken. Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people, you know what's funny? This guy that I watch, right? I think his name is Christ Forgiveness, and it is this Asian guy. Let me see. What's this Asian dude? I love this guy, man. I love this guy, bro, because he's always preaching the God's gospel and everything. I forgot his damn channel name. There's Christ Forgiveness, and then there's some other guy, bro. Oh, there's some other guy. I can't remember his channel, bro. But yeah, I be watching their channel and stuff, and he's this Asian guy. He got glasses and stuff. He always got sunglasses. Yo, I love that dude, man. And then they got this older white gentleman that I like. I can't remember his channel name, but it always pops up in my feed, and I watch it. Is his name David Lin? I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's Christ Forgiveness. That's the black dude. Yeah. I watch him too. Oh yeah, I love him, man. I love that dude, bro. I remember he was talking to iShowSpeed, and iShowSpeed's like, oh, I'm Christian and this, and I think he asked him a question, and he got upset about it. You know, talking about what he says, I'm hard for Ronaldo. Yeah, they all have, exactly. Oh yeah, and there's people still suffering now. You know, and I think people have to understand that. These people that complain that their lives are so miserable. What is there to be miserable about?
So how's it work?
Because somebody has more than you?
You need to line the pins up.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is easy.
Nice going.
Oh crap, messed that up. Oh, they want you to hit it 4 times in a row. Okay. All right, let me see this real quick. Boom. Oh, really?
When the pins line up, stop the mechanism. Once
Kind of
you get all the
hard.
digits right, she'll
There we
swing
go.
right open.
Oh, man. So if you mess up one, usually they don't do that. Usually they just let you go back one. Okay.
Keep it up.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Bro, this is...
Have you done this before?
I haven't. That's why I'm struggling, lady. There we go. Got it. Yo, what's up, Hills? Yeah, this is... You're not feeling it? Yeah, bro. Pokemon Legends sold 40% less. Oh, yeah. Sold 40% less.
Great. I'll get
But
it
I think a
right.
person like Antonio could be saved because I don't think he's too far off. I do hope the day God touches his heart, man, because I feel like he's just confused, man. He doesn't know. You know what I mean? I think he's just confused. I think a brother like him most definitely can be saved for sure. Because all you could just tell a brother like him just wants to hear the truth, but you got to go out there and search for it, man. These people are going to sit there and tell you lies. Yeah, I was bro, I was atheist, man. I'm telling you, I didn't believe in God, bro. I got awards for science, bro. I mean, like, I always liked the science back then and stuff, but I was like, man, I never believed in him. I've lived my whole life not believing in God. So when people say that, oh, and the funny thing is, this is why I love the Asian guy when he said, well, you do know in China, I think when he said something like, he said, you do know in Asian areas which Christ is not really spoke upon. And he says they have a huge Christian population over there. How are they getting to people like that if they don't have Bibles and stuff like that? That's how you know God is real, man. Because I think he was telling me, he's like, yeah, in some Asian countries, they don't really promote that, but yet they're still turning into Christ. Yep. But matter of fact, these people's laws is all based off the Bible. They're all based off the 10 Commandments, you know? Don't bear false witness. Don't do any of those things. Like all the laws. So when people say that like when people say, it's same in India, right? Yeah, exactly. Like when people say, right, oh, I'm atheist. Atheists don't have an objective truth. Because like this one guy said before when I was watching this Asian dude, he's like, well, you can sit there and say one day that all certain groups of people can be tormented. You can come up with that as an atheist. But with the Bible, there's an objective truth for everybody. Objective. You see what I'm saying? That everybody should be treated the same. Everybody should be treated equally. There's an objective truth that stands strong for everybody, that those shall not hurt somebody else. These are objective truths, because the problem is they want to focus on certain things where people use the Bible and use it for their own advantage to do heinous things. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they align with Christ. I could sit there and tell somebody that I'm a man of Christ and go out there and do some heinous things. Oh, it's actually pretty good, Hill. Yeah, I actually liked it. Yeah, it was not too bad, you know, from a casual perspective. It's actually pretty good.
I've pinned it.
Yeah. And unfortunately, a lot of those things, especially in the Old Testament night, God, he was against that. He was. You could tell that because of Genesis with his original vision for man and woman. But unfortunately, people thought it was okay to enslave people, so there was laws for that. That's why God came up with laws like you must not beat your slave, and if he dies, well then, and I know people say that's wrong, but that doesn't speak in regards to God. That speaks in regards to humanity's sin. God tried everything in his power to wipe this away, and that's why Jesus Christ came in as our Lord and Savior. Oh, this game, Mind's Eye? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't get it from these type of people, man. Definitely not, because they're, like I said, they're just gonna lie to you, man. And I told people too, like, you got people that read the Bible and they want to sit there and say, well, this part is good and this part is I don't agree with. Well, one thing I realized about reading the Bible, you have to agree with everything. I can't be sitting there saying, okay, like, and which it is, homosexuality is a sin, and sit there and be like, okay, but it's okay to be angry, it's okay to be wrathful. See, that's the problem with people that read the Bible. I've already knew coming into the perspective of the Bible that whatever reflects my own lifestyle, I have to take it, understand it, and try to better it. See, the problem is with people, they'll be like, oh, well, I agree with this, Mr. John 14:55. I'm saying like freaking John Madden lines. It's like, John 45:56, hut. I agree with that line, but I don't agree with what this man said, Timothy. I don't agree with what Timothy said. That's the problem. And that's where the hypocrisy comes in, because like I said, man, the Bible was done in a way where it targets everybody. And another thing, people say that the Bible's man-made. Now, mind you, the Bible was written by man, but it's breathed by God through the Holy Spirit of man. That was also some of the Jesus Christ's disciples, right? You can't cherry pick it. But I'll say one thing: if the Bible was man-made, because this is the argument that people love to use, that it's man-made. Okay, fair enough, right? Man did write the book, whatever, right? Even though it was disciples of Jesus, okay, whatever, testimonies, eyewitnesses, okay, that's what they want to use, right? Okay, fair enough. Then why is the Bible designed in a way to combat with man? You know what I'm saying? Why was it done like that? If the Bible was so bad, then why was it done in a way to conflict with every single person that lives on this planet? It's literally a conflict. You read the Bible, most people are going to get mad. Like, they're going to find something to be mad about. It doesn't agree with a lot of our lifestyles, worldly desires, money, and all that. It does not agree with it. That's how you know. Because if it was man-made, it would be like, okay, it's okay for money. But see, but the whole Old Testament is because people was doing bad things, like the Sodom, Gomorrah. People was doing a lot of bad stuff back then. Night. They were doing a lot of bad stuff, and I mean, y'all heard about Sodom and Gomorrah? They were doing a lot of bad stuff. You know what I mean? And I know people say that God was bad, but God had to do what he had to do. He had to. Sodom and Gomorrah, bro, it was so bad that there was not one person that could be saved. That's why God destroyed it. I just think people confuse God's wrath with hatred. But that would be the same God, though, Knight. That's the same God, though. The God from the Old Testament is the same one from the New. It's the same.
Right there.
And it's not because of God. It's because of the sin of humanity.
We're at 20%. Just stay
God did
close.
not create those things. He did not create slavery in the way humans did that. Humans did that. And I understand that some of those, verses can be considered bad about, it's okay to beat your slave and all that. But that was because that's what people was doing. That's what people was doing. And God had to create some form of order so people don't go out of line. That has nothing to do with God. God did not want that, because we know this from Genesis. God wanted everybody to be happy. But humanity is no different than how... Oh yeah, there's a reason. And yeah, of course he created, because it's like for example, it's always the opposite. Like, let's say you got pretty, and then you got ugly. See, I know the Bible, so essentially what God is saying, Knight, is that when he created good, he also created evil, because you're always gonna create an opposer. All right, let me explain it another way. Like I said, ugly and pretty, right? Good and evil. So when God created good, only evil came out of it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that God condones evil. It just essentially means that when God came in and created good things, us as humans, we've created evil. We were the one that bit the fruit. We did it. He told us not to. So you get what I'm saying? You can't have good without evil. You can't have bad without good. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of things. But God did not tell us it's okay to be evil, is what I'm saying. You get what I mean? But I get where you coming from too. I'm, just for a conversation. Yeah, free will also caused that as well.
Big stuff. It's everything. 70%. You're doing great, Jake. Just
He said Yahweh has a choice. We had no choice but to be born into this. But see, all right, that's why I love Knight, because he got good questions. Yo, what's up, Angry? What's up? We have a good conversation. I like Knight. I'm not even offended by Knight, what he's saying, because I actually love these questions. These are great questions, actually. Yahweh has a choice, which is God's original, which is his original name. Thank you, Angry Therapist, for that. Oh, Kudo Cho got it. OGB, nice, okay. I see y'all. So, okay, to get back to that original thing, right? we was born into this, right? Due to Adam and Eve, right? And then how they bit the fruit and the original sin. So you feel, let me ask you, because I just want to understand anything. So you feel that it's not our fault, but the problem is it's within our lineage. It's within, you know, Adam and Eve. So I'm just very curious about that. Yep. You're right about that, chicken. Jesus Christ, man, he was good, bro. And I get it. Like, so I just want to understand, because some people, I guess, they blame Christ or they blame God because they say that where we was born into this is not our fault. Okay, hold. All right, let me explain something. But like, for example, do people understand why God gave you free will? Because that's a form of his love. God gave you free will. Cursed all of humanity for the actions of the first. Well, that too, but it got worse though. Remember the Garden of Eden, Abel and Cain? Remember when he killed his brother? Remember, because he got jealous. God didn't see. Think what I'm saying. I love this conversation, brother. I really do. But remember, you're right about the Adam and Eve, right, with the original sin. But remember Abel and Cain. You remember that? And who killed whose brother? Y'all remember? And they got jealous because one presented something to God, right? And he killed his brother. God didn't tell him to do that. He got mad out of jealousy and decided to do that. You know what I'm saying? Giving free will is evil. Well, for example, the reason why it's not evil is because we have a choice. So it's either we could choose to do the right things, right? We could either choose to do the right things or choose to be eternally separated from God. That's kind of the whole concept, because they would not be so essentially, right? Because I see what you're saying, right? You're saying that because God gave us free will, right? Then that means that he's not good or something like that. But the reason why he gave you free will, so you can give you the option, because let's be honest, if God just said, I don't like nothing the way it is, then we all would be in hell. We all would be in hell. We would even had a chance. God is giving you a chance to save yourself. Said, how is that evil? God is giving you a chance to save yourself. I feel you though, but if he gave you no choice, he would be no different than a dictator. He would be no different than the guy from North Korea. No choice. You do what I tell you to do. You do what I tell you. There would be no choice in the matter. If God just came in here, there would be no part of his creation. But Jesus was way before here. Even before Jesus was on earth, Jesus existed. That's another thing people don't know. Jesus existed outside of our own timeline.
90%, almost to the finish line.
But I like the conversation night though. I love it, man. You always been a good people. I respect it because you have good conversation. I like it though. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. But I'm just telling you, so you don't like the old. The God of the Bible makes us depend on a 2,000-year-old. But think about it. It says in the Bible night, right? It says that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He's the same. God don't change. People change. We as people change. We change all the time. But God never changes. God never changes. He never changes. He's always the same. Always.
I'll be seeing her there. Always.
You know what I'm saying? Because if God didn't give us free will, then there would really be no good and evil. Oh yeah. Tell him, chicken. I love that with the 6 days. Yep. And he rested on the last. Because you got to remember, we're his creation. You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, let's say, right? Games are fun. You know why video games are fun? Let me explain something real quick. You know why video games is fun? Because it's a form of creation. This is a form of God. It's a form of creation. It's a form of making your own world. And this is why people are so attached to video games, because it has that same element. Not necessarily, but they did say stuff like it's okay to beat your slave if he's not. A lot of people keep bringing up this point. A lot of people keep doing that. Yeah, that's the point I think he's talking about. But that had more to do with the sin of what humans was doing back then. God was just trying to salvage any sort of salvation these people might have had. Thank you, chicken. Humans did that. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you. I think this is where people get confused. They blame God for that because God has said things like, "Oh, those should not beat they should beat their slave, but not till death." Right? That's not God condoning slavery. That's just God leaving barriers and boundaries to say, hey, listen, we understand what y'all doing, but if you go further past this point, you're losing your salvation. Because that's how bad stuff was back then. Things were so bad back then. That's why Jesus Christ came. Yo, Chicken, he knows his stuff. I respect that. Chicken, he knows his stuff, though. I respect that. He do. You know what I'm saying?
Good. We gotta get you out of there. I've located plans.
Oh yeah, always. He's always watching us. You know what I mean? But I get where you coming from, Knight. But just understand that, and I know what you're saying about the Old Testament. I mean, like I said, those days was bad. I mean, Sodom and Gomorrah was so terrible. It was so terrible. It was so bad that God just had to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? We got to go through things to learn. We have to, you know. You know what I mean? But a lot of these diseases and all these things that plague the world, a lot of it didn't have anything to do with God. Like I know during Noah, only 8 people survived or whatever. Yeah, he did it. He did it. Of course not. Yep, you're right. Yo, I love this dude Chicken, bro. I love this dude Chicken, bro. He knows so much. I love this dude, bro. Amazing.
So many mercs.
Absolutely amazing, bro. I love the way he articulates everything and says it to y'all. It's just beautiful. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I know he definitely read his stuff for sure. You know? Oh snap, hold on. What am I? Oh, there we go. You know? Because I feel like, yeah, he was tortured. Yep.
Shit.
They spat on him. They made fun of him. They joked about him. They even said stuff like, what did they say? Chicken, I did it. They say stuff like, oh, look at this. Look at the king of the Jews. Or something like that. They laughed at him. They tortured him and everything. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was tortured, bro. They said, because they would like play it off his like, oh, look at this. The king of the Jews. And they made jokes and everything about him, bro. They made a mockery out of him, bro. Literally. And then when he rose on the 3rd day, they all knew. They all knew. When Jesus rose from the dead, they all knew they messed up. They all knew.
Look for the security office. That's your way out.
They all knew. When they seen him rise from the dead, they all knew. Oh, it says find a way out? Okay. They all knew. Couldn't do it for black people during the injustice. Like, what do you mean by that? I'm just confused. Because there's injustice going on everywhere in the world. See, a lot of these things that black people are going through has nothing to do with Christ. It has more to do with the colonizers and the people that have used God for their own benefit. This has nothing to do with Jesus, guys. That has nothing to do with him. That has nothing to do with him. Jesus did not do that. A lot of it, and I don't want to sound like I'm racial, but it was a lot of those colonizers. They came in, they used the Bible for power to control people. God did not do that. He did not do that. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna read yes, Jesus is for everybody, but he did not do those things. I think people get so wrapped up on, and I get it. History is something that's going to be very hard to wash, but understand that Christ had nothing to do with that. So when we want to talk about slavery and talk about all these other things, understand that Christ did not do it. Hold on, my bad. Hold on. You want me to read it? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 minute. Let me see if I can find it. Couldn't do it for black people during the injustice. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I see this one. I mean, what I think is like that. When did you hold God accountable? I mean, Gamester, God had enough time to turn stick into a snake and split the seas for discipline, but he couldn't do it for black people. What do you mean? He actually. I mean, in the Bible, say it has everything to do. That's exactly, Chicken. But he did. Because the Hebrew Israelites, that you have these black people that always talk about we were the real Jews and all that. There's obviously some validity to that. And God came in. And resolved that. He did. That's why you got these black, we was the real Jews and all. That's why you got these Hebrew Israelites that exist now. But understand, the problem is with Hebrew Israelites, they have to understand that God is for everybody, not just not just for black people. That's the problem with the Hebrew Israelites. I think they mean well, but unfortunately it comes off very racially motivated. Because God in Christ is for everybody, but I understand their mindset. I understand how they feel, but that's more of a historical thing. Christ don't care about that. Everybody deserves salvation, regardless of what happened thousands of years ago. You see what I'm saying? Those people probably already being dealt with. But God did not create those things, though. But I heard what you said, the question mark guy. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen what you said.
Is there somewhere your little DC can
For two to 3 years. Yeah, 2 to 3 years. Maybe 2 years and a half, yeah. I wouldn't say fully because it's like it came and hit me, but then the problem is at first it was like, you know, it was hit or miss, but I can say fully now for two to 3 years, for sure. That's what I've been trying to carry my life. And I highly recommend everybody to do the same. It's not worth arguing and fighting about what happened in the past, and we know why these things exist.
security door is locked, try your DC.
I mean, hey, Knight, as long as you following Jesus, you good. I think God will understand. He will understand you. As long as you're following Jesus Christ and you're following his message and you're following the 10 commandments and you're doing the best that you can, he can heal that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I understand that, you know, the trouble. I've read up a little bit on the Quran. There's a few things that I don't agree with. Yeah, there's a few things I don't agree with, but I don't hate people that support other religions. I don't. You're not supposed to. Like I said, God gave us free will. People can choose to do what they want. I'm not here to condemn or chastise people because I feel like my truth is better than their truth. But I will talk about the hypocrisies. That's mostly about it. But other than that, it's all about civil discussion. At least that's how it's supposed to be. I know some people can take it personal, though. But, yeah. It says open the garage door. Okay, they talk about this one, right? I'm gonna check it out though, Knight. I'm gonna definitely check it out though, for sure. I'll check it out. Since you brought it up to my attention, I'll definitely check it out though, for sure. I'm not opposed by anything, for sure. Knowledge is power. It's always good to have more knowledge on things, so I'm not even against that. Alright, so I gotta see. Do I use this to get out? I'm trying to... the book of gaming. Gamester, the prophet of video gaming. Oh, let me see. Maybe I can go through... Ooh, can I go... Oh!
I'm in and I see it.
Oh, that was cool. Oh, look at that. Oh crap, what the hell I just do? Oh, that was kind of cool though. You saw how I did that though? I wasn't expecting them to have some type of... Oh snap. Alright, so they want me to open the garage door, so let's see. I can't tell with this damn lighting though.
Look for a fuse box or something.
All right there, perfect. Oh, there we go.
Door's opening.
Sony. On Nintendo? Yeah, man. I'm hearing that the Pokemon Legends didn't do as well. Yeah. At least that's what I'm hearing. But I'm gonna definitely check out what Knight told me, though. I'm gonna definitely check that out, bro. Because like I said, knowledge is power. I'm never really opposed to anything. Yep. Oh, yeah, racism? Well, we're all one anyway. We're all one. You know what I mean? Racism shouldn't even honestly exist, but just because people find ways to have culture or, well, I'm different than you. This happens in so many different cultures, bro. Like, even in the Hispanic culture, bro. My dad told me. He told me they got colorism problem. I mean, they got that even in the black community too. Colorism problem, light skin, dark skin. But we all just people at the end of the day. Yeah, you gotta search for him. He's not gonna just come up. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When I rejected Christ, when Christ came into my life, I had to actually ask for answers. I was like, I just needed why. I felt like Vegeta when he couldn't turn Super Saiyan. I'm like, why? Why these things happen? You know, I was opposed to everything, man. You know, and then one day I just said, I want answers. And then all this biblical stuff just started popping up in my life. And I was like, you know what? But I still had to take the time to read it and educate myself. It didn't just come overnight. It took a while. You know what I'm saying?
Claudia.
At first, I kind of rejected the idea. I was like, oh, okay, well, it's just coincidence. That's what I'd said to myself. But then I said, you know what? This could be God's way of talking to me. You know what I mean? To the point where he even gave me a fancy-looking Bible. I'm like, what the... Has all the stuff. Genesis has all the Old Testament, New Testament. But I will say, I recommend people, if you first start reading the Bible, start with the New Testament. Start with the New Testament for sure. Because that's what, you know, goes for your salvation. And then if you want any other information to help secure your faith, go back and read Genesis and Old Testament. Obviously, you don't have to follow the Old Testament because it's the old one. So, but Jesus knew when he was going to get murdered. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. That's facts, Chicken Eye. Yep. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. Ever since I introduced Jesus in my life, bro, I've been so happy, bro. I've been so happy with my life, bro. There was times where I had more than what I had now, and I wasn't happy. I can literally have nothing and still be, oh, I'm going the wrong way, and still be happy. So you start realizing that the happiness with electronics and all that is just an illusion, just a distraction.
There's nothing you or your brain-damaged sidekick can do about it.
It's just a distraction. You start realizing you can have fun with anything.
Whatever. He's not gonna catch me.
Mm-hmm.
You're boring me, Marco. You're fired.
Don't you dare hang up on me, you little...
I don't think you do. I'm not gonna sit there and say you don't know but I think you do research. I think you have a different stance on things, but I wouldn't go as far to say you don't know the Bible. I think you do. I think you've done a lot of research and you have a lot of questions. Listen, that's good. That's good. It's good for conversation. It's good. I'm not condemning you. I think it's good that you go out there and try to find answers and stuff because that's what people should do. You're right. You're right. Because even when, you know, I follow Christianity, I still wanted to know about the Quran. I still wanted to know about certain things and find the right answers for myself. You know, I didn't just want to just take that for an answer. I wanted to know the truth, and Christianity just helped me find that. Christianity kind of helped me find that when I started reading things in the Quran about, you know, how they mention Jesus more than they do Muhammad, but yet they believe in Allah. But then it kind of contradicts itself, though. Because in their Quran, it says Jesus is their Messiah. You know what I'm saying? But then they don't... It's just weird. I'm like, hold on. He said it's... In their stuff, it says he's their Messiah. And then when you look up the term Messiah and all these other aspects, and it's like... I'm like, how do you people not follow this guy? And then you got the Jewish people that say, well, you know, Jesus was a Jew, but we don't believe in him. We just believe in, you know, Allah, which is God. Right, the Father, right? But all people have to understand that Christ, because Jesus Christ and God are all one. It says it too, they're all one. They're all part of each other. Matter of fact, another reference they bring up in regards to all one is when you have a woman and you become one flesh with your wife. Okay, let me read that. Question mark. Let me read that. That's a good one. Okay, he said, if God is all-knowing and knows every choice we'll ever make, is the outcome truly open for us to decide? Yeah, because you could choose to be better. You have that choice. Yes. Why would God make choices for you? That would make no sense. God made... All right, I say, I think you need to read Genesis. Question mark, dude, you need to read Genesis and what God's plan was for us. Remember, we was God's creation. Why would he make a creation and then have control over his creation to that point?
There really is no end
God essentially made y'all little miniature gods. Like, not in that sense, but he made y'all where, because it says in Genesis that he gave man domain of every living fowl, creature, and animal that lives here to have domain over this planet. That's what God said. So even though in the landscape that man will never be the power of God, because we're not perfect, but he created us in the way to have control. To live peacefully forever after. We as humans came in with sin and destroyed that vision. But you're saying that if God is all-knowing, then why would he not give you the choice? Of course, why would God not give you the choice? He loves you so much, he will give you a choice. I've seen bad people turn to good people.
But you have to realize when it's time to draw a line in the sand.
You got to choose the path that you want to live. So my bad, guys. I'm not really paying attention to the game, so if I fail a few times, I apologize.
That's her, Claudia. Sorry, Charlie. I gotta catch her. Lens, track vehicle. Call Silva.
Well, the planet's already destroyed. God lives outside our own timeline.
What do you got for me? Things got
We're just living it.
I'm currently in pursuit.
Yes! Finally, we catch a break.
Only you can save your own salvation. Only you. Only you and your honest faith towards Jesus Christ can save your own salvation. The planet's already destroyed. It says it in Revelations. The planet is already destroyed. So, God lives outside our own timeline. And I think that's why people don't understand how God, like, bro, for all we know, all this stuff could have happened in God's universe and we're just waiting for our judgment. In God's universe. It's so crazy to think that, but... Oh, crap, this guy. Trying to catch up to this car.
You listen to me, okay? If this is about what happened at the music festival, we can talk about that later, alright? But this has to stop right now.
Yep, in Revelations.
There really
Yep.
is no end to your ego, is there, Marco?
Oh, yeah. Satan, man.
Is happening.
Well, you could tell, think about it. I mean, you get paid more money to be bad than to be good. You know what I mean? To promote negativity. You never get good money. You can never really live an honest life without promoting negativity. I mean, just look at the music nowadays. Just look at everything that goes on with Korn and all that.
Don't you dare hang up on me, you little...
It's already done.
Now then it's just the grown-ups left. I do need to tell you, Jacob.
Natural deaths, what you mean? You talk about the abortion?
There may have exceeded expectations, but you have to
Because only God can read your heart. So what do you mean by natural child deaths?
You started selling my dad.
Well, that's because the world is cursed, though. That has nothing to do with God.
You're not on social media? Scratch that.
The world is cursed by Satan, and Chicken Eyes actually brought that up. He said this is Satan's world.
Give me some intel, and maybe I give you.
This is not, you know what I'm saying? This is Satan's world.
No, Sherlock.
It was once God's world, and it will be again when Jesus Christ rises.
You really don't get it, do you?
Yep. He says, okay, but hold on. Let me read the. Oh, thank you, Angry. I used to be very religious, but not so much. Okay, that's fair enough. What gets me upset, those that claim to follow Jesus, but they actually show that they don't. I respect that, and I agree with you. That's lukewarm Christian. I don't trust people who invoke his name, yet do evil. Hey, Angry Therapist, and I respect what you said, because you know why? That's how it's supposed to be. So even though you feel like you're not a part of Christ and all that, and how you used to follow religion, I'm telling you, bro, that's respect. We need people like you in Christ, because I'm gonna explain why. Even though you can do your own thing. I'm just saying, Angry, of course. I don't do that to people. God gave us free will. But I'm saying we need Christians like you, because we need Christians like you to spread the truth. That's what God wants. So understand that, you know what I mean? I know you don't care about the whole stuff now, but understand that God wants you because you speak the truth, you stand on merits, you see the hypocrisy, and you have the authority to call these things out. God loves you, bro. Understand that with the way you said that, God loves you, bro. He loves you because that's the type of people he wants. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. You see what I'm saying? And even when he said, oh, I don't believe in God, I didn't get offended. Angry Therapist is good people. And he got good principles, and he stands on good... Oh, this mission is crazy. And he stands on good aspects, but he can see the hypocrisy. Much respect to you, Angry Therapist. Much respect for that. Who created Satan? And an all-powerful, all-loving God exists. Why would God allow suffering that has nothing? God is not allowing it. Oh my, yo, question mark. What didn't Chicken I already tell? Didn't Chicken I already tell you? Didn't he already tell you? God is not creating this. He did not create these diseases. You gotta look at Genesis, man. You gotta look at Genesis. You gotta look at Genesis, man. I'm telling you, you should look into it. Because that was originally God's plan. That was originally God's plan. Genesis. God did not do those things. Thank you, human heart. Thank you. God had nothing to do with that. Remember, most of y'all don't even... Eve ate the apple, yes, and then man sinned. Because Eve gave it to Adam, and Adam, you know, as dumb as he was, he ate it. And the funny thing is, before they even... When they first met each other, they didn't even fornicate. But I think after the apple, then they actually had intercourse with each other. Which, if you notice in humanity, what do people like doing with their wife? They like to fight with their wife and their husband, and then have that aftermath, you know what I mean, intercourse afterwards. Which probably stems off the fact that Adam and Eve did after they were ashamed that they sinned for the first time. So that shows you that it's all within our own lineage and our own bloodline in regards to Adam and Eve. So question mark, guys. So you feel like we shouldn't suffer at all?
He's not gonna catch me. You know what?
You feel like you shouldn't have suffered. You feel like you shouldn't have suffered. I mean, most people would say Christ shouldn't have. Christ should definitely have not suffered, and he suffered. So what? Like, I'm not putting you down, question mark, guy. I'm just saying, if you feel right, if you feel that you shouldn't have suffered, then why did Christ suffer? Hey, yo, listen, man. Christ was perfect and he suffered.
I don't think you understand.
I'm just saying, if Christ could suffer, what makes you think you was getting out of here scot-free? I'm just saying, brother.
Social media? Scratch that.
He says if God... I mean, I've seen God perform miracles in my life, but let me see. Oh, we got another one. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I got it. Angry Therapist. When I see people in our government claim to be a believer in Jesus, yet vote for wars, I agree. And take away things that help the needy, I agree. Did he not say to treat the foreign as your own? Yes, he did. Angry. That's what I'm saying. You're real, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, Angry, bro. I'm gonna say something, right? You are more of a Christian than most of these fake ass Christians out there, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro, because what you saying is right. That's why I tell people, in my opinion, you can't be for God and follow politics. Because you see it. You see it. You know what I'm saying? You see it. And you're right. Oh, you see that, freak? You see it. And that's why I respect you, man. I hope you do find your way to Christ, bro, because I'm telling you, Angry, you stand on a lot of good principles. And that's what we need to represent Jesus Christ, because you stand on what he feels more than these fake ass Christians, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, man. Much respect for you for that. The creator God was evil. What? God was evil. Jesus was Lucifer. Hold on. What the? Once he made it to bend it is with Jesus, he has escaped this level of hell. The creator God was evil. Jesus was Lucifer. Hold on. I've never heard of this. He rebelled against the evil creator God. Okay. I never heard of that night. Yeah, people be destroying themselves though. Oh, this is the early teach. Okay. I'm gonna look into it, night. I'm not gonna just completely be like, oh, I just never heard of it. But I'll look into it, because to me, knowledge is power. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look into it though. I'm gonna definitely look into it. That could explain why they say just follow Christ and don't follow Christianity. I want people to understand, don't follow the concept of Christianity, because like I said, if you do that, then you're not doing right. Christianity is a template for that, but understand, follow Christ. I think people don't understand. Oh my goodness, mission sucks. No, you have to look for it. I can, bro. Listen, question mark. I can literally quote anything in the Bible, and it will mean absolutely nothing to you if I say it. If I say John 14:6, and I said the only way to the Father is through Jesus Christ, you will find any way to say that it's not. So why would I tell you that? You got to look into yourself, because this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is inner. You have to want to serve an inner purpose. Why would you want to take I'm not God. Don't take my word for anything. You can take whatever I say and look it up for your own self. That's how you know. You got to find the truth, brother. I can sit there and tell you all these Bible verses about Leviticus 19:28. Those shall not have tattoos on the Old Testament. I can sit there and have these conversations for days. But it's not going to change your heart, though. It's not going to change your heart. You see what I'm saying? I never heard of it, though. I never heard what that, but I'll look into it to see what he's saying.
Clearly, I'm astonished that a douchebag such as yourself could get out of that, Jacob.
Claudia! Hey, it's Marco Silva, your fucking boss!
Oh, snap. Hold on. I'm trying to get...
What the hell you think you're doing right now? It needs to stop.
This car be going so fast. I've never heard of that. That's what I'm saying. I've never heard of it, so...
You listen to me.
I've never heard of this. But I'll look into it, though, just because I want to know, but I've never heard of it.
But this has to stop right now.
You know.
Wow. There really is no end to your ego, is there, Marco? This is happening. And there's nothing
I don't know why this man's car is so damn fast, bro.
can do about it.
Not brain damage, alright? Enhanced.
Whatever.
Alright, I'm trying to get to this guy right now.
You know what? You're boring me, Marco. You're fired.
Don't you dare hang up on me, you little...
Now then it's just that grown-ups left. I do need to tell you, Jacob, you're not gonna catch me.
Oh, crap.
What you did back there may have exceeded expectations.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
You have to realize
I think I failed this one.
line.
Yeah, Lucifer, yeah, he wanted God's throne. Yeah, he wanted God's throne, though. Yeah, he wanted it. He was chasing it. That's what he wanted. Yep. Yeah. A lot of religions have some of the same principles and concepts. You are right about that.
Track vehicle.
You know what I mean? They just go about, you know, loving Jesus differently. Some think he was a prophet, some think he was God in the flesh, and all that. But even they said in the Quran, they said he did heal people, and I don't know not one human being that could heal people. So right there, it shows you that if God was healing people in the Quran, then clearly, obviously, he weren't no typical human being, the way they try to make it seem. He says, you know, guys, I wish I had that kind of faith in me. No, but hey, bro, hey, listen, question mark. I don't hate you, though. All right, let me, you know, I wish I had that kind of faith in me. Truly, I envy your commitment to the cause, but I just can't see all that. Hey, no, I feel you, bro. And you know what? That's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm telling you, bro. Oh, my goodness, this game. All right, hold on. Can I restart this? Because I already know I lost this one. Oh, okay, I'm going to have to fail it. I'm just saying with you, bro, you, like I said, man, question mark guy, I respect it. Because I think you know right and wrong, man. I think you do. You know, understand that I'm telling you, man, you know, don't put too much envy on Christ, because I think a lot of people do that and stuff. But you have, I could tell, you don't like the hypocrisy. You don't like the way the world, which is good, because in the Bible, God don't like this world. He says this world is a wisdom for fools. So the fact that you know that is good, bro. You got a lot of good elements in you, man. I'm not putting you down, of course. You got a lot of good elements, because you understand that the wisdom of this world is a wisdom for fools, because that's what God said. So that's what I'm saying, man. Hopefully Christ will touch your heart one day, bro. I really do hope for. But like I said, all in all, man, you know, you do have good principles. I would say just research, do a little bit of your own, you know, due diligence, and that's it. And you never know. Who knows? Because I was atheist. So that's what I'm saying. And if I sat there and said, oh, well, you know, I'm atheist, I would never believe in God, then I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So I can't, you know what I mean? So who knows, though? But I'll pray, God. I'll pray that Christ will show himself to you. I will pray for that, bro. And I used to be real bad, guys. I used to be real bad. I'm telling you, man. You know, even though I always try to carry myself the best way I could, but I never went off an objective truth. You know, I always made my own truths. Like, oh, it's okay to, you know, be revengeful. It's okay to get back eye for an eye. You know, these are philosophies. Even when I carried myself good, and honestly, what made me bad in the first place, no excuses, of course, was other people and the hypocrisy that I seen in other people. But then I said to myself, I personally could be a shining example for that. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of me using that as an excuse and saying, well, all these other pastors, that's what they're doing, I said to myself, I can be better than that. I can speak over the pastor as long as I know the God's word and the God's truth. Not to hurt people, but to tell them the truth. Even if they run a church. Matter of fact, I think there's a few videos that I seen online where this guy was running a church and he was out here telling you ain't preaching the God's gospel. It gives you that type of authority. Because God's word is more important than the laws of this world. His word is more important.
What? Like you're not on social media? Scratch that.
Yeah, I used to suffer a lot with wrath, man. I was a very wrathful person. You know what I mean? Back then, I was really wrathful, bro. Sometimes I say to myself, and I'm like, how the hell did I even... I look back, man, I'm like, damn, I don't even know why I did that. But pride is the worst sin, though. Pride is the worst sin because it makes you don't see the other sin. And a lot of humans... I know, right? Gamester, what is it? Like what Melanie Mac does? What she does?
Okay. Give me a run for my
Gamester, was it? What was this stuff called? Bible study with Melanie Mac. I haven't heard from her. Well, Satan has no power over humanity. We just give him more power than he needs.
That's her. Claudia.
You know?
Sorry, Charlie.
Satan really has no power over us at all. But unfortunately, the temptation of humanity is what makes us makes people fall for Satan. I'm gonna try to see if I can stay close to this guy as possible, because
things got heated with Claudia. I'm currently in pursuit.
Because if I crash into one car, I'm done. Damn, why is this car so damn fast? Or it's just me? This man be... this man... how is he this damn fast, bro? And with this performance, it don't help. Playing at 30 frames per second while dipping. Look at this man going through cars, bro. If I hit that car, bro... What?
Clearly, I'm astonished that a douchebag...
Yo, look how fast he's going.
What are you gonna do? Fire me?
You listen to me, okay? If this is about what happened at the music festival, we can talk about that later, alright? But this has to stop right now.
Wow. There really is no end to your ego, is there, Marco? This is happening.
Yeah.
There's nothing you or your...
Yeah, I think she means well for the most part. You know what I mean? There's a few things that she does hypocritically, but I just think hopefully, like I said, I had no problem with her, but she just deals with the wrong people, Quartering and all them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why she would deal with people like that. I mean, she might not even deal with them anymore.
Now that it's just the grown-ups left, I do need to tell you, Jacob, you're not gonna catch me. What you did back there may have exceeded expectations, but you have to realize when it's time to draw a line in the sand.
I don't think you understand. When you started selling my data to other people, you made it personal.
What? Like you're not on social media? Scratch that.
Hey, I gotta make sure I don't freaking crash, because
what do you need from me? Fuck off.
I'm like literally right on this dude.
Give me some intel, and maybe I give you a break.
What do you want to know, Sherlock?
You can start by telling me who you're doing all this.
Yeah, Quarter Pounder, man, she just hanging with the wrong group of people. You know, she thinks she's going against the other people, but she jumped right back into the rabbit hole. She needs to just stand on her own as a woman.
What's that mean?
You're a big boy. Fucking figure it out. Back off.
Sorry, guys, I'm like trying to look at the comments, but I'm also freaking... I'm trying to get through this damn part, bro. I don't know how many times I failed it. Look how fast this car is going, bro. I can't, bro. I need nitrous or something. Bro, look how, man. This guy going too damn fast, bro. What type of motor this man got? It should be illegal to be picking up this much gas, bro. Oh, look at it. Now I'm gonna fail it. I'm gonna fail it now. All because man, this part sucks. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm losing him now. Come on. Ah, this part is so terrible, bro.
I got you now.
And she out here creating roadblocks, this character. Look at that. Bro, don't lose this woman. Bro, what?
You realize your brain doesn't work properly, huh, bud?
Bro, can this girl park her cars? Is she gonna run out of gas or what? Yo, my car ain't even that fast, bro.
You wanna see what power looks like? Get 'em, boys.
Oh, did we make it? Wow. That part is more difficult than it looks.
Jacob, it's you versus me, but also all of them. You're gonna die.
Oh, snap. Look at this.
You're still doing Marco Silva's dirty work.
So what do y'all think about the Nintendo?
About him. He doesn't
I seen
care about
Furtaga's
anyone
video
else.
on it.
You know they all know what you're doing here, right? You got something wrong with you, Jacob. You're a joke.
You're a joke. You got something wrong with you. You're a joke.
Charlie, even your dumb buddy Seth, but he's too stupid to realize why you came there.
I got a gaming video for you guys today as well, so
They're laughing at you.
I'll be dropping later today.
Give a shit. You're a peon to them, nothing.
Can't run, Claudia.
Yep. Oh yeah. Bethesda. They're the new Bethesda. Is crazy.
Oh, does someone
Yeah, it's falling off, bro. That bro. One guy said you can't even climb and swim in that game. It's like, what? I know Arcus Legends is not like, doesn't look as graphically, but at least you could climb up, you know, the walls, and it just had more traversal. Like, I heard you don't even leave the area. You just stay in the damn city. It's crazy. One whole ass city. That is lazy as hell, bro. No, I haven't heard about that. You just stay in one city, and the music. I'm like, bro, this game is so damn lazy, bro. Wow. It made me want to go back and play Arceus Legends, man. I know the game is uglier, but the Pokemon are way more texturalized. Freaking, the traversal is better. You can actually use water Pokemon to actually swim, climb, which is actually foundations of Pokemon. And you can't even do it in that game. Like, come on.
She had a gang of mercenaries waiting to take me out.
They might as well put it in a prison.
Right now.
I can't. She ditched the lens. She's off the grid.
He made another one today? I know he made one. Let me see. Don't tell me, Ultra, he made another one today, bro. Don't tell me, bro. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one that's coming up today. No, he did. Okay. I was about to say, bro. Okay. His channel's literally an Xbox dead channel. It's ridiculous, bro.
Marco?
Rigby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's coming. That was gonna be a good one too. Y'all like that song I
The
had?
guy who hired the hackers? The guy Conti was talking about?
Xbox.
And now he's gone, and we got nothing.
Talk about my Sarah
Let me talk
Ball.
to some old friends. See what I can dig up.
I'd say if you guys could pick this game up for $20, you can find some enjoyment with it.
Call Charlie.
Yeah.
Well, that was a clusterfuck. She was well protected and got away. Give me some
Oh, no
intel on this
DLC.
place.
Nice. It's just crazy that they got another racing game though, huh?
Just use mine
Yo, AGN is the new Dreamcast guy. I know. I would have made another video on him, but people told me just leave him alone, GameStar. All right, I'll leave him alone. I know some people actually like AGN. I actually liked it too, man. I actually liked it, AGN, man. I really did, bro. I thought he was a neutral gamer, man, and then he kind of, you know, I was like, wow, bro.
Started leaving graffiti on corporate systems.
Oh, there's a party over here. You see this?
Then I realized I can make real money getting paid to do what I'd been doing for fun.
Oh, look at that. There's a party.
Believe it or not, Gil and I never met in person. Safer that way.
Sounds lonely.
No less so than my current situation. But I got online friends all over.
Online friends?
What?
How do you even know they're real?
Good point. I don't. How about you, Mr. Popular? Your social life doesn't exactly appear to be brimming over here.
Yeah, well, the military kind of becomes your life.
Bro, I just go through them. Hold on.
I'm left with Seb. And you, I guess.
No Mrs. Diaz? I thought you army dudes always had a picture of a sweetheart in your wallet.
It's not World War II. What's with all these questions anyway? Why do you want to know?
It's called getting to know someone. Building a bridge rather than throwing them off of it.
I had to shut that party down. I just want to see if they reacted. I heard they're gonna add some form of multiplayer to this game. Do y'all think it would be pretty cool? No, it is Mind's Eye. I would love to see a multiplayer for this game, though. I would love to see it. A multiplayer for this? I think a multiplayer for this would be amazing. What did y'all think? I think this game has potential, man. I think they can salvage this, man. Do you read books? No, I only read the Bible. But I mean, I used to read a lot of books when I was young, like Captain Underpants and Goosebumps. Those were my favorites when I was younger. Oh no, the only book I read now is the Bible now. Yeah. And then that Call to War book I bought on Amazon to make fun of Dreamcast guy, the Call to War Bible. Thou shalt not put exclusive games on another platform. Those shall buy exclusives to fulfill the budget of Sony. Those shall not put games on PC. Hey yo, bro, you got PlayStation out here. Ain't even listening to the Old Testament of Sony. Crazy, bro. Wait, I guess Sony got a New Testament now. Job listing opening for Nintendo Switch 2 and Xbox and PC for multi-platform gaming, baby. Hold on. What is this? You got PlayStation dudes stuck on the old PlayStation Testament. They gotta get the new one. They gotta get the new one. They gotta get the New Testament. Our games shall be shared globally amongst everybody. Oh man.
This must be the place.
I loved. I actually did like Digigaiden 4 though.
What can you see?
It was pretty fun. It was just sad that you only plays Ryu Hayabusa for 4 stages though. That Xbox PC gonna be killer though. Oh yeah.
Guarded by security drones.
What is happening?
Seems like they forgot to put me on the guest list.
Try not to die before we find out what's in there.
That is not my intention.
Oh.
This looks promising. I'm heading inside. I see some stairs.
I feel like if Mind's Eye didn't have all these bugs and issues, it would be a solid 8. Oh, hold on. What happened? What's going on?
There are lights
Who
on.
called who?
God, this is actually it.
What happened?
There could be literally
Somebody called
anyone
Knight a
down
B
there.
word? What happened? Yeah, sorry guys, I was just paying attention to this game. Let me see. Let me see if I can look back at the chat. Hold on.
There's a big metal door.
Why? What happened?
I really wish I could see what's going on.
Let me see. I'm gonna go back at the chat. It's okay. Hold on. It's okay, guys. Like I said, people are gonna think. Let me see. Oh, you joined the casual club? Question mark. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just said, you know what? Okay, he said, all right, let me see, explain. Okay, he said, yeah, okay. A cipher's being a, okay. No worries, brother. You too, chicken. No worries, brother. Yeah, I see it, yeah. I don't know what happened there. I have to go all the way up. And then... I don't know if it was over a conversation. Alright. Okay. You guys like this game, though? He's like, I just stepped out the shower and I seen somebody call me. This man said, I just got done washing my canepas and somebody called me that. What? Oh, man. Can't beat him. That's what I'm saying, man. At this point, I'm just playing question mark. You know? Like before, you know, I was into the hardcore gaming stuff, and it's just like, you can't be hardcore, man. They don't make these type of games like that. You know? And people told me, what the hell's wrong with this guy? And what the? And people told me, right, that Ninja Gaiden 4, they having a hard. I've already beaten the game, but people tell me they've already having people having trouble with the game. I'm like, are you serious? Somebody told me Reforged game is struggling. That man struggles on every game, bro. Why? That man don't play no games, bro. How you struggle to play every game? Makes no sense, bro. I beat that game with the quickness. Like, it shouldn't be hard to beat the game on normal or hero mode that man probably played on. Yo, for real, man. It's like, damn. I ain't gonna lie, this game looking kind of fire, man. It's looking like the new SOCOM right here. Oh, it's pretty good night for 20. Hey man, listen, if you can pick this up for $20, it's fun. I ain't gonna lie, man. This game kind of fun. It's trash though. It's like one of those good games. It's so bad that it's good type of ordeals. I heard the free roam kind of cool. You know what I mean? Definitely ain't worth 70, but if you get it for 20, maybe $30 on a buy two get one free at GameStop, I think it's worth it. I was playing Star Wars Outlaws a little bit. Game is a pretty long game. That one's actually not that bad either. Oh yeah, you're gonna like Ninja Gaiden, no Joseph. Pokemon is a scam. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Pokemon, bro. Honestly, man, I can't believe they got people playing in the same damn city, bro. For real, the same city.
Do it. I want a hard copy of everything he saw in there. Yes, sir.
I bought Pokemon and I'm stupid. Da 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 da. Yo, 40%, bro. 40% people bought, like, yo, like that's almost 50%, bro. That is crazy, bruh. And then you got Nintendo. Oh, they just waiting for the holiday season. They just waiting for the Christmas, man. They waiting for the holidays. That's what they doing, bro. They coming up with excuses already. That game sold 40% worse than Archives, and that game had a smaller install base when it came out than when you got with the Switch 1 and 2. Bro, that's over 150. Bro, listen. Over 150 million Switches. And Switch 2 at like 9 mil, close to 10. And that game only sold 6.5 million. Is crazy. Crazy work. I don't care if that game was a success or not. 150 million people, bro. That is insane, bro. Let me see. I would actually look up the highest selling Pokemon games.
Into my lab.
Where am I?
Here in my house. Where do you think you are? Do you recognize this?
Alright, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Green. 31 million. Scarlet had 26.
Because you're related.
Sword and Shield had 26 million.
You have
So Sword and Shield and Scarlet had the most
material.
for the modern age. Oh snap! Let me see. I'm looking right now.
That much in years.
Oh, Pokemon, they used to just sell 8 million. They weren't really selling. Well, hold on, let's put things in perspective. Pokemon Legends Archives 14. Oh yeah, it did sell 40% less. Okay. Omega and Ruby, because this is also counting both versions. Pokemon Yellow did pretty good, 14 million back then. I mean, Pokemon sells good, but they don't be selling like people think, though. They just selling like 15 mil. They don't be selling like how people be saying, like, oh, like... I mean, they sell good enough for the budget. But these people make it seem like Pokemon be selling 50 million copies. They don't even be selling that.
Good, huh?
Pokemon Sun and Moon 16, Pokemon XY 16. So this shows you that a lot of people that buy Pokemon, they buy it every year, because Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was 26 million now. Gold and Silver sold a lot. Damn, okay. Sword and Shield sold the second highest, and then Pokemon Red, Green, and Blue, which makes sense. So the original. So Nintendo has still not topped the original Pokemon. Pokemon Sword and Shield is the second highest selling Pokemon, as well as Pokemon Gold and Silver and Scarlet and Violet. That's in 4th place. Wow.
I saw these lights, and then it was like I was a passenger.
So they sell good, but they don't be selling. Yeah. These people be out here saying they're selling 50 million copies and all that. Like, Pokemon ain't selling like that. And let's not forget, they sell you 2 copies of the same game. So that's obviously going to up that budget, too. Because let's not forget, people buy 2 copies of Pokemon. They buy the... I don't know if Legends has that. But most of those Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet, they have 2 copies. It's going to have all that. It's going to have the good old games and Steam. So you're going to be able to access your Steam library through the new Xbox handheld. Oh, yeah. Should be interesting when it come out.
In the hydroponic chamber. I'll be back shortly.
Yeah, it should be pretty interesting when it does decide to drop. I mean, like I said, I'll be looking for... Yeah, the hardcore, they buy 2 copies. Did Legends come with 2 copies, though? I don't think Legends did. That could explain the low sales, though. Then, you know what's crazy? Okay, hold on. This is crazy. Because what that would mean... That if the game... No, but hold on, though. But Legends was 1 copy, too, though. And it sold 40% less than Legends. So we can't even use that excuse. Oh, we can't even use that excuse because Legends only came out in 1 Archives. And this one came out as 1, and it sold about 50% less than that. That is like, what? Oh, it's a spin-off as well. Gotcha, okay. But it still sold less. I see what you're saying. No. Right? But the install base, though, you would just assume that it would sell like 10 million off the gate, though. Just with the install base? I know it's a spin-off, but it's still very much Pokemon. Damn, that just kind of put things in perspective. I think it's going to sell over 10 mil for sure. Really? But Scarlet and Violet did good. That means that people just buy 2 copies. And I've seen people do this. They'll buy Scarlet and Violet. I've seen my friend and his wife, they'll be buying Scarlet and, they'll be buying both copies. So that's probably what it is, though. So the reason why Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield are so high is because people that own the Pokemon games that want to capture all the Pokemon buy both games. So that means that essentially Pokemon is double dipping. So that 12 million must be 12 million total people if they're both buying the same game twice. And I know a lot of Pokemon fans that do that. They'll buy 2 games of the same just to get 1 exclusive legendary. So wow. Okay. So Nintendo be doubling the profit with those. Damn. So that means that could be 12 million people that bought it, but 12 million times 2 is 24. I think the Pokemon fan base is around 12, 14, 15 million, and any additional is probably due to double dips. That's more likely the case, though.
By the radius should be plenty of power. Yes.
Not right now. I think people just stopped playing the Switch, bro. Man, listen, the novelty of the Switch just wore off for me.
Nature as she is, of which she is.
I used to love the Switch myself, but I've just been playing it less and less. I don't even play it like I used to.
Jacob, please approach.
You know?
Feeling better?
Yeah.
Good. Because we're ready.
Yeah, I think Pokemon might be losing its luster, though, but this one wasn't a very good particular one, too, so maybe people feel the need to skip it.
This is Lily. Lily? Lily. Jacob. Jacob. Lily. Say hello.
Yeah, we'll see, though, because I know the Switch 2's selling good, but I just feel like by next year, I just feel like people just don't care. I mean, I think the Switch 2, I think Nintendo's trying to sell out as much as possible, as quick as possible. But even Kirby Riders is not going to force people to buy a Switch 2. I think it looks like an interesting game, but that looked like it could have came out on the Switch 1, bro. You know what I mean? I think that's another thing, too, with the Switch 2, is that even though they got exclusives, but a lot of their games look like they could have came out on both. You know what I'm saying?
Them.
Kirby Air Riders looks like it could have came on Switch 1. If they wanted to, they could have put that on Switch 1. If they wanted to.
Jacob, we're on the path to uncovering some very deep truths here, and I'm not just talking about memory recall.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Yeah, Magnus being massive skilled AP.
Well, you set this one up. And for God's sake, Jacob.
Should be interesting. I can't wait to see what the new Xbox is going to be all about, man. Yeah, it's really the Switch Pro they was asking for, because even the games don't even look good, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest, ain't none of those Switch games be speaking to me like, oh, that's Switch 2 power. None of those games, bro. I swear, bro, most of those Switch 2 games look like they could be on Switch 1, and I know they can, because look at all the Pokemon and all that. Metroid Prime 4. They is out here pushing old-ass games on the people, man. The only people pushing the boundaries is third party, though. Nintendo ain't pushing the boundaries, man. They treating the Switch 2 like a Switch 1. They treating it like it don't even have high-res graphics. That's how they treating the Switch. It's kind of crazy, though. It's like, what? I think so, too, yeah. You could tell, I mean, when you look at Pokemon's visuals, you think it would be night and day. But nope. All they said is throw 60 FPS on it. It's crazy, bro. That to me is just messed up, bro. That to me is just messed up. I think I got free roam. Let me see. Oh, no. See, it's still locked. You see that? It's free roam. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome, Angry. I'm telling you, the freedom is gonna be endless, bro.
Navigate to Solar Farm.
I can't wait to see what the next Xbox is gonna be about, bro. It's gonna be exciting. I mean, if it's 1,000 and I'm getting all that, if it's 1,000 and I'm getting all that, I'll pay for it. I don't care, bro. I just might not get a PlayStation 6. I'll just be happy with PS5 and that's it. I don't really care about PlayStation games that much anyway, so I'll get to do Xbox. I'm gonna get what I'm gonna do most of my gaming on. Best controller, best game output. I don't care if they go on a PlayStation. Game Pass Ultimate as a choice. And I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't care where these games go. All I know is they're gonna come first on PC and Xbox. And I think Xbox Game Pass is gonna be cheaper due to that. So probably gonna price it back to 20 for everybody, PC and Xbox, knowing them. And then I'll be good, bro. Xbox on console will be essentially Game Pass on PC. That's a perfect world. Why are police hating?
I think they blame me.
Jesus, Jake.
I know, right? It couldn't even be Power, bro. It's crazy. Even Digimon is destroying them.
Discovered what?
Yeah, and online gonna be free too. Oh, damn.
Just like these robots out here are going nuts. Don't you see? Whatever happened in there has something to do with what's going on out here.
What the hell? This man shooting at me?
He's giving me a device he says can help. An ODT?
An organic data transceiver? I'm pretty sure they only exist in science fiction.
I've got one here and I'm on my way to the solar farm. He's calling me. Morrison.
Then patch his ass in. I'm gonna grill him.
I like how the girl just did not help her teammates. All because I beat the horn at him is crazy.
Before you go set up that ODT.
Got a friend on the line too.
I suspected Jacob had some brains helping him when I watched him navigate my penthouse.
You know, it's funny. This map is pretty big, though. I ain't gonna lie.
What might your name be?
I wish they do put some online to this, like an online free roam with 8 players. That'd be pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie. This map is really big.
Jacob here is just better placed for the job.
Did this game sell bad though?
Count that you're a recluse living in a fallout shelter?
I mean, I think if they give this game a second shot and actually touch up this game, I mean, it's never too late, guys. I mean, if Cyberpunk could turn it around, this game could turn it around too. It's not that it's a bad game, but I think they spent so much money on this game that they just can't do that. They spent so much, they got back so little, so they're probably gonna leave the game in this state.
Custom housing that should fit universally into any switchboard.
So when you activate it, it's
Oh, he left? Oh, so this game's gonna stay the same.
Oh, I like her.
But damn, man, imagine if they updated it. Imagine if they actually did a Cyberpunk. This game might actually be really good. It might actually be really good. I would say. I think there's a good template with this game, man. This game has so much damn potential, and it's so sad that it just fell flat on its ass. Oh yeah, definitely, it gets destroyed by San Andreas. But I'm saying, Sam, don't you think this game got some potential? It does, though. It just, like I said, man, you know, just it's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of like one of those what-if type of ordeals. You know what I mean? And it's kind of unfortunate. Oh yeah, Blue Jay. A lot of people still play those games. My friend's really into those. Yeah, if they optimize it well and they put online or put a few features on it, I think that might garner a few sales, because I actually do like this game. I think it is fun. You know what I mean? If this game has support. But that's only if it's supported, though. But the way they left the game, though, in this state is kind of like, wow. You know what I mean? They kind of left it. I mean, this map is huge, bro. Just imagine playing this in a free roam. Look at this. This map is huge, bro. I wish they would show it on the map, though. Like, I don't know if they show it, but... like, this map is huge, bro. Look at this crap. It is a huge game. I'm gonna actually look up the map size later on. Hopefully somebody has, like, a whole map. But this is huge, bro.
Record viewer numbers at her Desert Reality rally.
Who knows, man? It could have been. I don't think it'll be better than Grand Theft Auto, but it had potential. You could see that. You could see what the developers was intending to do with this game, and it's just, man, I wish I had money and I would be like, man, let me fix this game up. Yeah, it's open world. Yeah, this game is open world. Yeah, it's open. That's what's crazy about it, right? There's actually a free roam option in this game if you unlock it, and and it's open world. Yeah. This is open world. It's kind of amazing, though, when you look at the environment and what they could have done. It does have so much potential, man. Yeah, they just didn't have good staff.
I'm here.
They look decent, yeah. They're not the worst.
There are 2 parameters.
But they on my screen, they look a little bit more poorly optimized, though, for sure.
Okay.
But then this game is humongous, man. So he left.
Why does that sound like you've been poking around in my brain?
Huh. You're not that interesting.
No, not really. Not necessarily. The frame rate it's a little hit or miss. It kind of dips here and there. It's not a smooth 30, no.
point
No, it's definitely not, unfortunately. I mean, imagine if this was 60. I don't know if they could do 60 on a game of that size, though. This is kind of like GTA level size. Post-launch patch, it looks better? I don't know, maybe, because this is the only patch that I got, though.
Not that I know
Is it? Or does it look better? Because I don't know. I'm going to check to see if I got an update, though. I like how you can only get on one side of the car, which is hilarious, bro. You can't even get on the other sides. Yeah. Look how big this game is, though, man. I mean, I can see it capped at 30, though, just with the map. Oh, really? 60 FPS on PC? That's pretty impressive. For a poorly optimized game? I like it, though, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I kind of like this game, low-key. I just keep thinking about the endless potential that this game could have had if it was done right. Oh, okay, hold on. I can't take the car there. And if they would let you drive in other cars, like I said, this just needs an update.
You were wrong about these bots. Where do I install the device?
all the way on the other side of the facility.
Of course it is.
If it was easy, you wouldn't need a hacker to help you do it.
Dropping like flies when they're stunned.
This game just turned into RoboCop.
Seem to take more bullets than the factory bomb.
It's fun though, I ain't gonna lie though, man. At first I was like, this game kind of sucks though, but I'm actually enjoying it though. It's kind of crazy though. I'm really kind of enjoying it. That just shows you though, no review can actually tell you your enjoyment of a game, because if I go based off the reviews, I mean, I know this game ain't no 9 or 10 from a gaming perspective, but it's definitely got that fun factor for sure. I just think that's something a lot of gamers don't consider when they play the game. Is it fun to actually play? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like that silly fun. Yeah, that game where you can just kind of play it and let your brain go numb. You know what I mean? Perfect game for potheads. Anybody smoke weed and they play games? It's the perfect game for that. Yep. You play this while you're on shrooms. You play this while you're on those Mario shrooms. I think you'll have a good time. Imagine. They sell you this game with shrooms. Yo, what up, M? What's up, man? I'm playing Mind's Eye, David. How you doing, bro? Yeah. Yeah, this would be fun. I would like to see this on Game Pass, though. Mind's Eye, yeah. See what I'm saying, man? I'm putting this game on the map, man. The developer gonna come back and be like, hey, man, this guy Gamester, man, he hyping up our game. Hey, man, we made a 5 million sales because of this guy. Imagine. We could come back in business. We made some money. He promoting our game. He promoting it. Imagine, that would be hilarious, bro. He promoting our game. It does seem like a techno. Yeah, it's definitely around that 6 or 7. I'd probably give it a 5. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they did? Oh, okay. Well, you like Nintendo or something? Nice. I think, yeah, I think you'll find some enjoyment. Just remember, this game does have bugs and flaws, though. But yeah, but if you know that going into it, you should have fun. So M said he got this recommended. What, you a Nintendo fan? Sell your game with shrooms. Mind's Eye, have time of your life smoking these shrooms. Have all the fun that you like. Mind's Eye. In stores now. Introducing free shrooms. Yo, what? I think I'm supposed to go up here though. Sometimes the freaking radar doesn't go where it's supposed to, and it confuses me. Say, maybe I go on here. Alright, so I gotta get on this. Oh, I know. There we go. He said, oh no, I was just making a joke about that, M. He's like, what the hell did I walk myself into? I'm out here selling it. I'm trying to sell out Mind's Eye, bro. They gonna have me in the cover. They gonna have me starring in the Mind's Eye too, bro. I'm gonna have 5 million people buy this game. Hey, this game ain't bad. And then the guy that left, he's gonna come back. All thanks to this all thanks to this streamer here playing our beloved game. We didn't think nobody would like it. We made 5 billion sales ever since this streamer. I mean, I would have to be like freaking PewDiePie or something for that to happen. You know what I mean? Or freaking Moist Critical. I gotta be like Moist Critical to get that type of 5 million people bought it. Thanks to this fine man here. We like to thank him. They'll even put me in the credits. Mind's Eye Ultimate Edition, featuring Gamesta as a playable character with his voice lines. Oh man, that would be funny. I ain't gonna lie. But it is fun though, man. It is fun. I like it. So they just had to drop this game like this, huh? Oh, there we go. Oh, really? He does? I know Asmongold, man. He exposed the hell out of Reforged game, and he's like, "What the hell is this guy talking about?" He called him who he called a PlayStation fanboy? Some guy on freaking Twitter. I was laughing when Asmongold called. He's like, "Bro, we play on the real platform." I'm like, "Oh!" He called him a PlayStation fanboy. He said, "We play on the real platform." I'm like, "Damn, the big man." Mind's Eye Gamesta Edition. Oh man. Oh, you follow? Yeah, I know a lot of them do, unfortunately. I wish a lot of them use their platforms to actually push good things, though. You know what I mean? Oh, Jimmy, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, there's some stuff that he says that is questionable.
Wish I could help.
What he said, I play on the real platform was hilarious, bro. I was laughing. We play on the real platform. I don't know why these console fanboys are promoting their like platform. If you just like to play games, just say that you like to play games. There's nothing wrong with that. But they out here trying to compare their stuff to a PC and all this. I'm like, bro, these dudes need to calm down, bro. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, really? Nice night. Yeah, I kind of like the little hybrid, though. I like how PlayStation guys are acting like that's not a plus for gamers. I think that's amazing for gamers.
Well, I guess every living thing within a 72-mile radius knows the solar farm's being messed with.
Oh, really? Yeah. This is the patch version. It still has some issues, though, but... So playing this game unpatched is actually better. I wish I kind of I wish I could just I think you could take the patch out. Like if I play this on, like if I take it offline and just don't update it, I could play the unpatched version.
Remember when there wasn't an alarm blaring constantly? Those were the days.
You're pretty incredible. You know that?
Aw, thanks.
Well, actually, I was talking to my DC.
Very funny.
I'll call you later.
I like this game though. Look how big this map is though, man. Oh, you see those performance issues? I have a Sphinx cat. Should I trade her for a Husky? Really? You got a Sphinx cat? Oh. A Sphinx cat, huh? That must cost some money, huh?
Excellent. I knew you would.
What do y'all think about that? He's talking about he want to trade a Sphinx cat for a husky.
Please return to me.
What would y'all do in that situation? I don't know, man. He got himself a pharaoh cat. That cat was done back in the days of the ancient Egyptians.
Former Sergeant Diaz.
I remember you, Travis.
And you seem so...
Oh, they gonna defend it. They already doing it with the pro. They defend it with an upgrade.
Other than curiosity, can you give me one good reason why I should do this?
Well, for one, you fucking shot me.
You know that wasn't me.
No one else was controlling that drone. You were lucky they didn't court-martial you.
And have me stand up and recount the events of a special ops mission? There was a reason they didn't.
A bit of a coincidence you're now working at Silvercorp.
This is like the perfect live stream game, I ain't gonna lie. This is like the game that you play a live stream for, bro. I love this game.
Your dumb school buddy or your girlfriend. We wouldn't want either of them getting hurt.
What makes you think I give a shit about them? I don't.
We need Mind's Eye for the Switch. PS5 Pro. This game, yo, what's up, OJ? This game, bro, like, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, like, this game is massive, bro. This map site, look at this, bro. They couldn't even get 60 FPS. I mean, I know this is due to poor optimization, but this game's scale is, bro, like, look at this.
So what's with you and Rigby? You dating or what?
Look at the scale of this game, though. It's kind of crazy, though. I think Cyberpunk, don't they have a similar scale, though? I think.
Maybe not delusional.
It could have been a good one. With the right optimization, it could have, for sure. I mean, look at the scale of this game, though. It's crazy.
There's something in that building you need to retrieve.
Look at this. Yeah, they might have, though. It is huge, bro. Hey, I'm happy that this game exists, though. I really am, because it's just nice to see that, like, what this game could have been.
Cute.
There are 3 targets in your...
Yeah, the frame rate, though, it's a little off, though. Yeah, if it was a it's kind of hard to say stable 60, considering that how big this game is. This game is huge. I was thinking it could be 60 FPS, but then I realized with how big this environment is, probably not. It is huge, though, in this game. I used to play on it. I play on it time to time, but not often.
Unless you want your BFF brains all over the floor, I'd return if I were you.
And I wish you could steal other people's cars, too. I don't know why they don't let you do that. What the... Alright, I abandoned the mission. What the hell was I... Oh, snipe him? I love this game, bro. It's fun. No, I want the snipe. Why he keep going to that? Damn.
So close. Not as bad as I remember.
Oh man, they got this crap moving. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, is it really Fallout? I think I have most of them.
Can you even shoot? Okay, you're ready.
I think this game would have been perfect if it dropped at launch. What do you guys think, though? You think if this game dropped at launch of the PS5 and Xbox, it could have done better? I think it would have done good, though. You know what's funny? I think the sales would have actually done better. If this game dropped at the launch of Xbox Series and PS5, I could see the game selling in the millions. I could see it. I just think, you know, as time went on, people just started seeing better and better games. So obviously when they look at this, they're like, nah, this is trash. But I think early on, if they dropped this game during the Xbox Series and PS5 early, I think this game could have definitely could have got more sales for sure. I just think as time went on, people was like, nah, I'm not paying for this crap. This game's unoptimized. This game has a lot of issues. But then even then, you still had Cyberpunk that came out at that time too. So it's like, I mean, this game was kind of screwed regardless, because Cyberpunk kind of put this game to waste. You know what I'm saying? Cyberpunk did everything right. Well, not initially, but they did everything right for the next gen. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, they might have had to scale this game down, bro. Because look at this crap. I heard in the free roam you could even go into buildings too. Damn, look at this game. And then you know what's funny? You got all this driving and all this. Look at all these cars on the road. People. That's probably why the people are not very well animated. Look at this. This is crazy, bro. Look at this. Y'all see these environments, man? Hold on. Let me just go over here. Look at this. Yeah, me too.
Well, that's in line with the description Charlie gave of the guy who tried to hire her.
They hired the hackers. They stole the PCB.
Damn.
They kidnapped Silva and they paid off for the
you definitely feel that in this game.
What does the military want with Silva Corp?
Well, according to company logs, turns out we've sold tech to them before.
That's starting to make sense. Now that we know this, how do we deal with them?
That's what Marco and I are trying to figure out. I'll let you know what
wow.
we decide.
Ghost Recon Wildlands, nice.
Call Charlie.
Miss me already?
What if I told you I think I know who it was that hired you?
I'd say. I hope I still get my 32K. How do you know?
The guy we heard talking to Claudia. I know it was only his voice, but I swear it's this guy from my unit, Bert Summers.
You tell Rigby yet?
Damn, look at this crap.
But she told me the guys
the Cyberpunk have environment
were from the military.
I think you have to get to a certain point. Somebody said you could get to it early by hitting some other option and going straight to it. But yeah, one day I'll definitely have to do a free roam for y'all just to check out the scale of this game. Cause look at this crap, man. Is Cyberpunk built like this though? Does Cyberpunk have environments like this? I know it has like some deserts, but is it like this though? I can't believe they got cities in this whole desert like this. This is crazy.
Appreciate you having my back.
Don't worry, I got your front too.
Yeah, it does. Like, that's what I'm saying. The potential is crazy, though. I mean, I'm telling you, man, if this game had good optimization, came out right, this game would have been at least a solid 8, for sure. It's just a good game masked with bad aspects, unfortunately. I don't think it's necessarily a bad game. It's just poorly optimized and all that. That's what I'm saying, though, right? This is crazy, bro. Look at this crap. I think they might have pushed the boundaries a little too much. I think they might have should have downsized it. This might be a little too big. Damn. I don't even think I've seen environments like this in Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I wasn't really a huge fan of Cyberpunk myself, though. But damn, this game, man, is crazy, bro. I can only imagine if this had an online free roam. And you know what's crazy? Y'all don't even realize. It does it in real time! Oh! Nah, son, you gotta respect that, though. You gotta respect this. It does it all in real time. Oh, no loading screen? That's revolutionary. That is crazy. People don't even realize what I'm saying. That is crazy. It animates the inside without no loading screen. Yo, this game is a boundary pusher, bro. Nah, this game pushing boundaries, bro. Let's not front. Yo. I think people be like, oh, come on, it's just the element. Nah, bro. That's crazy. This game plays all in real time. That's insane. As an open world game, bro, that's insane, man. Anybody that plays open world games know that. That's crazy. Pushing all that in real time with no loading.
Lily, say hello.
Yeah, Outlaws has that too, though. Star Wars Outlaws. That has some. I was actually playing that the other day. That's another one too. Yeah, no frames though. Don't frame. I got it for $30. Buy 2 get 1 free.
I've seen these before.
So I was able to get the game free for buying 2 other games around the same price. So I got it. I guess what you could say. It's okay, Outlaws. It's decent. Not my favorite, but it's decent. I actually prefer this game more, but which is kind of messed up. But
They all share a mother tongue, but this
is crazy, bro. I can't believe. I just started realizing how crazy this game is. Like you go into the buildings in real time, no cutscene. Like, cause you gotta think about it though. GTA 5, check this. Nah, I'm not even capping for this game, but let's keep it a buck. When you play Grand Theft Auto 5, you gotta load in to get to the house. Let's not front though. Let's not front. Y'all know what I'm saying. GTA 5, you gotta load up to get into the house. This game has no loading. It has no loading.
They were able to connect.
Everything is real time.
These hieroglyphics. Jacob.
Oh yeah, definitely. Outlaws for sure.
Close to the truth.
Yo, I think people gotta start putting more respect, cause even on the Outlaws, I think it runs the game in real time too. You gotta put respect on that, man. On an open world game, real time, you got people don't be putting respect on the right stuff, man. I get it. This game was pushing boundaries, bro. I think we were the fools that couldn't see it. Like that's crazy, bro. Cause
the Red Rock Police Department.
Yeah, exactly. And and you know what's funny? They still got load times. That's what I'm saying. It low. Yo, watch. Yo, check this. This is pushing the boundaries of the PS5, bro. This is a boundary pusher. Look at this. I'm gonna go upstairs, right? No cutscene. Real time. Which also means that this is a part of the open world. Watch this. No cutscene. Y'all don't think this is crazy? Look at this. This is not crazy to you? Real time. Real time open. Oh my good. Look at this. Yo, listen. Y'all don't think this is a big deal? He's in the elevator. It's the loading part. Victor. Hey, yo, Vic. Come on, Vic. No. Yo, Vic.
If it isn't my favorite trespasser.
He said that's the loading.
Oh?
Red Rock Penitentiary.
No, but Vic, you can actually go into the place.
The OET has to be attached to the
But you can actually go into buildings though, and it don't load. I'm being serious though.
That vest really opens doors.
He said that's the loaded.
It's pretty amazing what people will let you get away with if you're right.
Hey yo, listen, I gotta find a house in this game, man. Listen, you can go into the areas, right, without loading. Even GTA 5 gotta load in. He's like, yo, why are you thinking it's so fast? That's the loading.
Aside from the dude at the reception.
Oh, they did, really? Well, that's very smart then. That's very smart though. That's very smart. That is very smart then. But can you access your inventory though? Can you access it though? Oh man, what the? This game is pushing the boundaries of the PS5, bro. I should have known. I should have known that this was pushing the boundaries of the P5. While we was out here hating this game, this was pushing the power of the console to its limits. To its absolute limits. I feel like this game gonna be valuable in the future. We gonna realize like, damn man, this game was ambitious. Mind's eye. It's gonna be one of those expensive, rare physical games. The game that people didn't realize. The power. Look at this. This is PS5, bro. This is pushing the PS4 power. Hey, yo, listen. I'm gonna wander off a little bit. Let me wander off for a little bit. OJ said Concord. Yeah, that could have been a PS4 game for sure. I don't know with how big this game is. I don't know. I'm gonna find another house. I wish there was a map. We're gonna test the boundaries of this game, bro. I'm tired of people crapping on this game. We're gonna find something that's gonna push the boundaries of all gaming. Look at it. You see that city right there? You see that, right? Alright, we're gonna go there. Watch, y'all gonna see. All this is real time, baby. Real time. Real time. That's probably why they don't let you hijack cars, man. It probably frees up your console. I mean, open dead. This is a big ass open world game. He thought it was a modded version of GTA 5. Oh, stat. Look at that. This is real time, though. Look at this. Look. The elevator. The loading. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I should be able to go in here real time, though. Real time. No loading. Ah, it's closed. Alright, hold on. Oh, it doesn't break. Alright. We got the lack of physics there. Alright, let me see. This should blow up. What is this? Electric car? What is this? Elon Musk? Electric cars? What is this? I know in the update for the free roam you can for some, but I want to see if it actually loads it in though. Let me see. But they got these Elon Musk Tesla electric cars. Let me see. I think I'd have to go to the free roam because they got Domino's Pizza. Saints Row 2 was also pushing the boundaries too, because I remember you can go into the buildings real time. I want to see if I got access to free roam though. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna look it up though. I'm gonna see because they say you can access free roam. Let's see right here. You see this? I want to access that. Man, I want to get that so bad, bro. I'm telling you, man, this game is pushing the boundaries. Let's go to this area. Let's go to here. Oh, look at that. You see that? Oh. The hell? Yeah. Open world, baby.
Hello? Jacob? Oh, good.
Yeah. I got it on a buy two, get one free.
Just checking that asking you to infiltrate a penitentiary wasn't an awful idea, but you're still here, so that's great. But
oh, they only let you do it for the mission. Remember I was here before? Alright, so they only open it up for the mission. So I have to see, the only way I'm going to be able to tell is through the free roam.
I'm eagerly awaiting the results of the latest installation. Please ensure that you're on your way there.
It's okay, Angry. It does though, right? I'm gonna try to see what I can get in here.
Please, if you will make your way as soon as you can to the penitentiary.
Alright, let's see. I'm on foot now. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Once I get the free roam, guys, I'll be able to really test out this game. I think the problem is with this game, with the missions, it's structure. Let's see. Oh, can I take the train? Oh, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna take the train. Let's go. Let's see. I want to test this game out, man. Come on. Let's test these physics, baby. Come on. I'm gonna wait for the next train. I know Watch Dogs you could take the train. Yeah, look at this. Damn. Oh, there we go. There we go. Ain't nobody getting off. What? Come on. Ah, they don't let nobody get on. I want to get on it. What the? What the? The train didn't. It didn't even move. Hey, yo, it didn't even move, though. He just fell down, bro. That's crazy.
Let me guess. You want me to break into the Red Rock Police
Hey, yo, he didn't even move, bro.
Close, but no cigarillo. There's a transmitter at the penitentiary.
Oh my goodness, man. I can't wait to get the free roam just to really test out this game.
You are very lucky. No one has
Alright guys, I'm gonna play something else, but thank you guys for stopping by. I had a funny one with y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.